And we're back with episode 4. You didn't think it was coming, but here it is.
We're still playing Dark Souls.
I mean,
we're committed.
Didn't they think it was coming?
I don't know, 3 is like...
I could have just left. I could have just thrown the controller down. Like,
yeah, that could have been like...
I'm gone.
Alright. At the end of the next episode, we gotta make it seem like, he's given up. He's like, I hate it.
Yeah.
And then they'll be really surprised when it comes to the 5th one. And I know because we just talked about it, they'll see it coming. That's why we need a good performance, Joe.
Okay.
Alright? you need to really...
But you're telling them. You're telling them right now, Adam.
Yeah, I know, but the performance needs to be so good. They need to...
That they'll forget?
Well, not that they'll forget, but they're like, he couldn't have faked that. Like, he just destroyed Tyler's monitor. Like, he wouldn't do that.
Fist through
deliberately.
My own laptop.
Yeah.
Or would he?
The more believable route of him just being like, I think I'm just done.
Yeah.
Yeah. The old, it's getting late.
But this is our new weekly Thursday activity.
Oh, yeah.
We all come hang out at Tyler's and watch Joe play Dark Souls
For
until...
30 minutes, exactly.
That's what people expect on. They expect that 30-minute episode. That's the standard.
Alright, I'm trying to think of something to ask you guys.
I feel like the... Oh, that was nice little...
Mm-hmm.
When are we going to start playing Banner Saga?
Oh, whatever.
I've been craving that Banner Saga run.
Is Banner Saga even any good?
If you like
Kind of
knights and
questions,
stuff.
That was a question to start some controversy.
Do you like XCOM?
Yeah, I do.
It's like XCOM, but with swords and stuff.
Oh, yeah, I feel like that'd be good.
And instead of going team, it's one person. So you have an attack order, and it's like it's odd even.
Okay.
So you attack, they attack, you attack, they attack. So like thinking about who you're going to attack and your move order of stuff is more important than an XCOM. And I think they even have, I think you can even do Overwatch with like a bow person. No? No Overwatch with a bow person?
Oh, I just don't like Overwatch.
Oh, I know you don't like Overwatch, but I think that you can like, well, you know what? I agree that when your entire squad can just do Overwatch, it's pretty unfair. But I think if you have one bow guy who can do Overwatch, that's not.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
But it's just like so many times in XCOM, it felt like all the enemy team would do is just Overwatch in like a little bunker, and it's like, well, what do I do? Like
Lightning reflexes?
There's nothing.
What are we talking about? You get that guy with lightning reflexes, and then you upgrade him.
Never had a guy with lightning.
You upgrade him all the way, and he can have 2 lightning reflexes on one run.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, that's the
I
guy.
never got there.
And you always make him move first. And bam, you're good to go. So what's this area called? The courtyard?
And this is called the Undead Bird.
Do you know all the names of the areas, Don?
Well, I mean, it says every time you respawn.
Oh. But, do you
But
know?
I don't know. I don't know if I can list all of them off.
All
But
right,
I
let's
would be
list.
like, oh yeah, I remember that.
Let's list
Okay,
them.
we've
How
got
many do you remember?
Undead Bird. We've got... I don't know what happens there.
Alright, the graveyard.
The graveyard, sure.
We've got
Is
the...
it actually
called the graveyard?
I'm pretty sure it is.
Oh.
Or maybe not, actually. I don't know.
We've
I'm
got
pretty sure after the
Blighttown.
Undead Bird.
Yeah, Blighttown, that's a
Blighttown,
place.
favorite, a fan favorite, right? And then we've got...
Famous for slow down and not running while on
Oh, it's
anything.
terrible.
Valley of
Blighttown's
the
bad.
Drakes.
Valley of the Drakes. We got
Dark Root Garden.
uh,
Or something.
something like that.
Anne Orlando?
Anne Orlando.
That's where I stopped.
Oh, that's where it starts being fun.
Oh, Sen's Fortress.
Yeah, okay,
Sen's
sure.
That's where it starts getting
Yeah.
fun. 40 hours in.
Well, if you guys
It's fun,
ever...
the whole-
I know the exact area where I was just like, I don't
Was
need
it
this in my
Archers?
life.
Was it the Anne Orlando Archers? Was it that pair of Archers?
Maybe, yeah.
When you had to run up the
Yeah,
thing? Yeah.
I think it was.
Oh, it took me a while.
And I got past them, and then they shot me, like, through the corner,
Flying
basically.
buttresses.
And I was just like, man.
Oh yeah, that part was really annoying.
So
Like,
you
why
guys-
do you
It's,
design your game like this?
You guys listed like 10 areas. How many areas are there?
Probably like 20.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not that much. I keep expecting.
Well,
you to
they're
say a
large.
lot.
There's like
Yes,
a
no,
spider
I
thing.
expected.
They're large and they're not that large.
Did you have a map of Dark Souls when you were playing, Don?
It would be hard to read a map of Dark Souls.
Because it would have to be like 3D.
Because they like
Yeah,
vertical.
so many levels.
Yeah. I remember this guy did this really amazing Dark Souls print that I wanted to buy, but it was expensive.
Oh, you know, you could just look up the NoClip website. Have you seen that?
No.
NoClip is like some website that like gives you maps for a whole bunch of games, and you can just fly around them.
And it's just called No Clip?
Something like that.
That's
And
a
it's in
weird
your
name.
browser.
Well, it's like a
Oh.
thing like
No
your
clip.
camera doesn't clip into walls. It can just go through.
Oh, No Clip.
Yeah, yeah.
Ah. Interesting. Ooh, all those helmets. Which one's the weight?
The one you have is the heaviest, but also the best. So
The Knight's Armor. No clue. No clue.
What are these other numbers mean, though?
Right.
let's see here.
It's a lot of numbers, but
If you press, hold on now. If you press X,
Toggle display. Yeah.
there's your stats for the armor with the explanation.
okay, so that's the way.
Hey, that's a nice view.
And if it's red, is that just like bad?
I think it means weighs more than the thing you currently have on, right?
That makes
That's
sense.
what I would think. And if it's blue, it means it's less than
I
you
think
currently have
so.
on.
I'm not sure.
But I would think that would work opposite for like defense, right? Blue
Yeah, yeah.
would mean that it was better,
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
and red would mean that it's worse.
Mm.
But that's what you'd want with weight. Ah, cool. Is that it?
Yeah, this is it. Let me see if I can get a better view of it. This, I think, is the whole Dark Souls world. Doesn't look that big here, but I feel like it is very big. Oh, wow.
Oh,
My
wow.
computer just ran out of batteries.
I can confirm that you should all go to the NoClip website.
Alright.
Yeah.
That looked cool.
And they've got maps for a whole bunch of stuff, like the entire Wind Waker, like and it's got
Can you
all
3D
texture.
print it?
I don't know. Probably. If you
Yeah,
extract the
that's
models.
awesome.
What's the 3D map for Wind Waker? Just a bunch of islands?
Yeah, like you can fly around the whole like sea.
Ocean.
Yeah.
And the insides?
But can you 3D print it?
Like you have to like load different maps if you go into a dungeon or whatever.
Alright. You guys ever play Wind Waker?
Oh, I love Wind Waker. I only played it once, but like,
Yeah.
loved it.
I tried to play it a second time and I was like, man, this is a long game and I don't
Mhm.
want to play it a second time.
Oh,
Same here.
But it was fun the first time.
Yeah.
But then also it's like, man, I gotta do all this boring shit again.
I actually feel that way about almost every Zelda game. It was fun the first time I played it, but I couldn't bear to play it again.
Are
Yes.
you guys still playing Link's Awakening? Did you beat it?
Not yet.
How far are you?
I think like for like 6 dungeons, five or six dungeons in.
5 or 6 dungeons in? That's cool.
Yeah. You know, honestly, I don't love it as much as I thought.
No.
It's
Were you enjoying it in the beginning?
yeah, it was alright. It was good.
But
I think it was more linear than I was hoping.
okay.
It was
yeah.
very
Yeah,
like
right?
Yeah, pretty much go to the next
Far
dungeon.
yet.
I thought
Some of them you can do out of order, but for the most part,
Yeah.
you have to go like 1, 2, 3, and then like 4 and 5 you could do in like either order and like. But
Mhm.
yeah.
I liked the sense of exploration, but I didn't like when I found that like you basically couldn't go anywhere but where you had to go
Yeah.
next.
I probably spent a lot of hours in Undeadburg.
Undead bag.
I'm trying to think about my first time playing. There were definitely times when I felt very frustrated.
And one strategy that I tried to do when I was playing Undead Burg, which I thought was kind of fun, was after you kill these guys and stuff, and you turn around a secret corner, there's like this giant knight that's really hard to defeat, the Black Knight. And
there's a Black
I would
Knight in
like
here.
try over and over just to defeat that one guy, and when you did, you get like a whole bunch of souls, which I had leveled up to kind of get me like through this area faster. But beating that Black Knight is actually pretty hard though. I
Yeah.
think you have to get good at parrying.
Could you kick him off a ledge?
I don't think you can kick that particular Black Knight off a ledge.
But you can kick other enemies off the ledge. It's
Yeah.
for your information.
Oh yeah, I got my kick. Totally got my kick too.
Oh, yeah.
But the thing that was cool was that like
Jumps.
I had played the Undead Burg for so long and I didn't even realize that guy was there. Like I just turned like a corner I hadn't seen before and he was there the whole time.
Yeah, there's lots
And
of
it's just like-
twists and turns.
I felt like I had a lot of those moments in Dark Souls where there was like a bunch of stuff that I didn't even know I could find.
Like, isn't there a guy that like sells stuff around here?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
If
there
you
is
go
a-
backwards from where, you know, the route that you're taking right now, and you hang a left, there's a guy you can buy a bunch of stuff from.
Oh, and you should go back and try to jump across that gap that you found.
The gap?
Yeah, you remember that?
Yeah, which way was the gap?
You, like
Was it
turn
up?
right when you leave the bridge.
Oh, go down? Like,
Yeah.
I didn't know I do that. Too far right. Too far right.
Had to
Yeah,
jump.
he died too, though.
Well, that's good.
Chasing
You're
you.
even.
Mhm.
So I guess you can't collect your souls when you fall down a pit.
They're actually usually on the, well, not in this case, I don't think there were any souls, but
Oh, they'd be on the steps or
I
whatever.
think they're just on the ledge where you fell.
Oh, that's
if I remember
cool.
right. Except, sometimes if you land on a surface which is actually part of a level,
About
I
like
think sometimes it
slide
will
up.
put them down. Whoa.
Yeah, that was where you're supposed to jump.
Can you actually make that jump?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know even how to jump, honestly.
I think the
It's
jump is just forward and right trigger. You're
like a
like,
kick but with the trigger.
yeah.
I thought it was something really weird, like you need to click the
Maybe
middle
it is
stick,
weird. I don't know.
or you press B like and up at the same time or something. I remember jumping being weird. That's
yeah,
all.
jumping is weird, but I thought it was just because you had to do.
So
the
if I'm
Maybe-
running, and then which button am I pressing? This back one or this one?
Maybe it's you start running and then you press B again.
Oh yeah, that's.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
there
there
you
you
go.
Hey, good jump.
Mm-hmm.
You could make it.
I think later games they changed it to be the middle click on the stick.
Sometimes it's too late like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't like that because every time I
Wants
tried to
click
do
the
it,
stick.
There,
Mhm.
not quite.
I don't know if you can even make this jump.
yeah, like I feel
I
like
thought
you
you
can't
could.
actually make this one. I think you go into the house by like taking some other route and you
Oh,
fall in
maybe,
there.
but
But maybe.
why not give it a? Ooh, give
Maybe
it
this is a
good
speed
old-fashioned
run
try.
strat.
Yeah, you never know. Speedrunners, let us know in the comments. Can we make this jump?
Matt, chime in.
I feel like no.
Maybe not.
I feel like
Probably
the
not,
answer
probably
is
not. Alright.
no.
Not the likes of us.
But there's definitely things that you can do where there's like lower paths around here where you can jump down to them
Oh yeah, for sure.
and do weird shit down there.
Like if you hang a right in this area, you'll go to this like shopkeeper that's like hanging around.
Here.
Yeah, like over that way.
Those guys.
Yeah. I struggled with these guys really. These two shield guys, I remember when I was first playing this game, I could never beat them.
They got big shields.
Is this just at that end?
No, there's like behind the whole bunch of
Boxes.
boxes, there's like a hidden staircase.
Okay.
Oh.
But they're gonna, yeah, they want to mess you up.
Sounds like a mystery.
There's that staircase. There.
Oh, okay.
Mm. Andrew, has anyone wronged you recently?
I'm glad you asked. Well, it's a classic story of just people are stupid.
Mm-hmm.
While you're biking.
This is an Uber story again.
Oh
Alright.
Another Uber story, guys.
no. Okay.
Alright, so I picked up some shawarma.
Mm.
And then I got another order from the same person, also for the shawarma. And I'm
Oh.
like, okay. And on the delivery form thing, the address, it said 200 Bloor Street, which is just right next to that McDonald's, so I know exactly where it is.
Mm-hmm.
So I ride over there, and then as I'm like about to go in, they call me and they're like, can you bring it to apartment 2005 instead of what's listed, and I'm like, okay, sure, that's weird. So I go in and I talk to the guy, and he's like, all right, well, I'm gonna call the people that's listed on the like what was listed on how they had filled it out. So he calls them, and then they say that no one has ordered food, and then he tries to call the apartment that I told him that they had called me to go to, and no one answers, and he's like, all right, just go upstairs, I guess. So I go up there, and I'm knocking on the door, and no one answers, and meanwhile, like, the lady is sending me texts with, like, where are you, and trying to call me. I'm like, I'm at your door. And then she's like, where are you? Hello? I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with you, lady?
Mm-hmm.
But basically, I'm like, you're at 200 Bloor, right? And she's like, no, I'm at 155 Yorkville. And I'm like, what the fuck? Why don't you open with, like, telling me where the actual address is instead of being like, come to this apartment? Like, every building has that apartment number in it.
Yeah.
Anyways, she's like, it's only 2 minutes, so just come over here. And I'm like, all right, whatever. So I go over there, and in that 2 minutes that it takes me to bike there, she's like, why aren't you answering your phone? I'm
Oh
like,
my god.
wait, I have to actually move to deliver the food.
Do you think you're on foot? Like,
I don't know. Well, I did walk a bit, because, like, I don't want to cross the street and then,
Yeah,
like,
no.
bike on Bloor for,
Yeah.
like, 10 meters. And also, kind of like, fuck you, lady.
Yeah, you can wait.
can you give customers reviews?
Oh, yeah. I thumbs down that lady. Bad communication. Rude. Even though she wasn't that rude, but
Well,
just
I mean,
gotta be like,
As low as you
Fucking-
can get it.
yeah, didn't meet me outside. Okay. And, so I get to the right building, and I go up there, and I give her the food, and I'm just like, man, lady. Ah. Bad. People are just dumb sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
She gave you the wrong address. And then she's
Completely
like-
the wrong address, and didn't tell me.
and then she's like, why aren't you here?
And she calls me like 7
Did you tell
times,
her
being like, why aren't
she
you
gave the
here?
wrong address?
I mean,
Did you tell her you were on the bike and couldn't answer the phone?
no. After
Someone
a certain
needs to tell
point,
her.
I'm just like, lady,
Yeah,
it doesn't matter sometimes, you know? It's
Yeah,
like,
it's not even worth
nothing I
responding
do
to.
is gonna change how this person lives their clueless life. So it's just like, just take your food and never order Uber again.
Oh dear.
Have you ever run into someone you know?
Order.
Like, have you ever delivered to somebody that you knew?
Kind of once.
Once?
Woo!
Yeah.
Did they know you?
I don't know if they ever said anything.
So it wasn't like, oh, hey.
No, it wasn't
Oh.
like that.
But you knew them.
Yeah, I recognized them because when I was in George Brown, there was a year of students that were in that game design program, which was like you had to have already graduated from some program or whatever, and then you could go to game
Oh,
design.
yeah, okay.
And they're all like, oh, we're game designers, so like, yeah. So I was one of those guys, and most of those people do jack shit. Some of them do actual stuff, like the Runbow people, like they actually made something with the students. But I think he's one of those people that's like, I'm the CEO of My Name Industries kind of guy.
Okay.
Right.
And because when I saw him, I was like, is that guy? When I got home, I looked up on LinkedIn,
You're
and I
like,
looked at his page, I was like, that was the guy.
"Is this the CEO of my new industries?"
Yeah, and then he also looked at my LinkedIn.
oh, could
You could tell?
You could tell.
Yeah, well, when you look at someone's LinkedIn, it tells you.
Oh,
Yeah.
freaking LinkedIn.
Did he look at yours after you looked at his?
Yeah.
Okay.
So maybe he was just like, why is this guy looking at my LinkedIn?
Yeah. And then he was like, wait, this is the
Wait.
guy that delivered the
Yeah.
Huh.
So how many Uber deliveries have you been on, Andrew?
I can look up the exact number.
Can you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Hooray for stats.
the dream is to order something from Uber Eats and have Andrew bring it.
Does this one have a
The
stat?
chances of that happening?
We just hang
I
out.
don't think so. That's
mean-
just a talked about.
I wonder if we could orchestrate it.
I wish that I ordered Uber just so that it was a possibility.
We don't do it very
Yeah.
often. It's pretty rare, but
You've done it?
yeah, we've ordered
Oh, I've
from Uber
never
Eats.
ordered Uber Eats
Yeah.
before.
Sometimes you're lazy.
I've done 1,263
Wow.
trips.
Wow.
Andrew,
You're a veteran.
I wasn't
you're
sure.
booking it.
That's
how-
not even that much
No,
compared
I
to
was
some
like,
of those
when I
guys.
tried to think about, well, yeah, I was curious, like, if it was going to be, like, in the thousands, because, you know, just trying to think about how many you do a day, and then by how many
You've
days.
been
And,
for a while.
What we really want to know is how many times you go up St. Clair.
North of St. Clair.
what do you,
Yeah.
how many, 5%? Do you think 50 of those 1,000 or 1,200 times, maybe?
Well,
50 to
are we just
70?
counting trips to St. Clair, not trips that are like done around St. Clair?
No, I'm thinking specifically when you're biking up St. Clair going, fuck St. Clair.
Fuck St. Clair.
You know, it has to be one of those, you got it, you're like, fuck, it's a St. Clair delivery.
If I had to guess, I'd say like 30 times. But
Yeah,
enough
not
that
too
it's
bad.
like I don't do it every day, but I also.
How many times did you cancel a delivery because it was St. Clair?
I cancel deliveries if I see that the pickup is around St. Clair. Like I've been along Bloor, and then
There.
they try to send me to like Young in St. Clair, and I'm like, I'm not going up there.
Yeah.
But once you
Yes,
pick it
yeah.
up, you can't cancel it, can you?
I think you can cancel it, but it's kind of like really bad
Yeah.
to do it,
Mm.
because then you have to like go back to the restaurant and then like do weird stuff like that.
Mm.
I don't know.
I'm trying to think if when I ordered Uber Eats, did I ever contact the delivery person? I think I did once, but it was because it had been like an hour, and it was like a place that was not that far away, and the guy had moved in a while, and I was like, are you able to come?
Are you still coming?
But then when he got there, and he was driving, he got there and he's like, oh yeah, so sorry about that. He like smiles and he's like, oh, I'm so sorry about that. Like, and I'm like, oh, no worries. But secretly I'm like, a little bit worried. I'm like, that took a really long time, and I don't know if it was you or the restaurant. The restaurant was like, it's
Well,
ready.
were they waiting at the restaurant?
It seemed like they went outside the restaurant, and then they went like a block away, and they didn't move for a long time. I was like, what
Yeah.
happened there?
In the chat, people talk about how they do double app things.
Yeah, like I wondered if
Like maybe they did a delivery and then they just like waited to pick up the food for Uber.
I wonder if that was what it was.
But it's weird, like I don't know when you can see me on GPS. See, that's the other thing is, why is this lady asking me where I am when you can see me on the GPS? I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure.
Yeah,
She didn't
yeah.
know what that thing
Oh,
Ooh,
was.
new path.
That's
This
where
is
the back of
place.
Black
This
Knight
the
is.
place. Tread carefully.
He will kill
Oh.
you, probably.
Let's not fight this guy.
Oh.
Can you go around though? Like go around the
Yeah,
corner?
watch out.
Like,
Get that Sunny D out.
I've
Break
got
out
no,
that
no
Sunny D.
health.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
no.
no Sunny D.
No.
Empty
Oh,
elixir.
I was,
Jump it.
He's gonna come up behind you, so
Yeah, this guy's killing you.
Oh, the Dark Knight.
yeah, he
Oh,
he
yeah.
knows an opportunity when he sees one.
So, one thing that you haven't done yet, which when I was playing Dark Souls, I feel like I was all about this, was backstabbing.
Yeah.
'Cause you don't
I'm
even
waiting
need
for
to
that
be-
first backstab.
You don't, like, in other games, you have to be in stealth mode and not found to backstab. In Dark Souls, like, they can
If
be
you are
actively
behind
fighting
them-
you, and if you're behind them, like, and you do
You
the
can
light
get one out on
attack,
them.
you'll always do a backstab.
So you have to be directly behind them. You have to be like at their spine.
I feel like they also can't be like doing a swing or something.
Maybe.
It's like you have to wait for them to come out of their swing, and then so they're like sort of like doing their thing, trying to face you again.
Is that right?
That's what it felt like to me, because I would be definitely behind them.
Well, it's
and
hard to get the
just
backstab
slash
when
them.
they're like moving because their rotation changes in the games. Like you're not really behind.
I think that's when you have to do it though.
I feel like you have to kind of guess, like, because sometimes they're in the middle of an animation, and you have to guess where their real back is, not
Oh,
like the
yeah,
one that
that's
they're
true.
currently turning towards,
Mhm.
and that kind of makes it more challenging.
Yeah, but when you get it, you're like, oh,
Like try to backstab this guy.
It's easier once you've locked on,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
and you kind of strike around them and then get them in the back. You have to kind of close and do the
The guy
light
was
attack.
too weak for a backstab.
I
No,
guess.
he
yeah.
wasn't.
Well, I mean, you know. And
He
you can
died
To
actually.
quickly.
practice.
But I was like basically played the whole game trying to backstab everybody.
Oh yeah, me too. But
Because
I mean,
it,
but
it
you have to
usually
learn to
instant
do
kills
it.
them.
Some of them. Yeah, if you have like opportunity where there's like one guy left, it might be worth trying to practice, lock on, and strike. A little further. You gotta go right behind him. There you go.
Oh, yeah,
Bam!
that's
First
nice.
backstab.
Oh,
Oh, I did that first
Adam,
guy at the bridge, I
Where
think.
was
Oh
this?
yeah.
I don't know.
We missed your first backstab.
Episode 4, you're bringing this up?
Well, I mentioned it earlier, but it's you know, it's a thing.
Can you
There's a lot to
backstab
learn at once.
the Black Knight?
I think
You can blackstab.
you
the
can,
backstab
but
of
you
Black
might have a
Knight.
hard time getting behind him in the narrow corridor.
Black
it
stab
can be
the
done.
Black Knight.
Yeah.
You could probably roll behind him and get one off if you're tricksy and he's in an animation. Probably do it.
I don't know if he's done a parry yet either.
You could try one of those. It's easy on, well, easier on spears to parry than it is with sword people. So,
It's kind of weird timing. It takes a while to
Yeah.
learn.
and you should be left on this. It ain't easy.
It is. I usually die. I don't usually parry because I find it's too hard. But if you get
I
your
think you
souls
could do it.
back, like I feel like he could have like, about 2 more levels if he gets those back and comes back to the.
That's true. You get some more stamina maybe. But
I can do it at that bonfire, right? But
Yeah.
obviously, I need to like get the souls and go back to the bonfire.
Yeah, which is
Or-
sometimes annoying.
Yeah.
Why not?
yeah. Oh,
Oh.
sometimes you get one of those. What was your business here? Oh yeah. Well, that was a stab.
What?
Or thrust, yes.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, with the short swords you can do a
Hmm.
doohickey. You just get to narrow quarters.
There you go. Forward and heavy.
I think it's just the broadsword that doesn't do it.
Ah.
Broadswords, I should say.
They do what?
They
The
only,
stab.
their moveset doesn't include a thrust.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
The sounds.
Oh, jeez. Oh yeah. Oh. Oh, pick it up. Oh no.
Oh.
Tragic.
You just killed those guys.
Oh, it's not easy. It's not easy.
I mean, you did it last time.
I feel like for me, I always get frustrated after a little bit. Like, not frustrated where I'm mad at the game, but like, I'm like, oh, I've been through this area. I'm not going to take the time to fight them properly.
I started getting like superstitious about it. I'm like, oh, I'm off. To, like at this point, I need to like take a break. 'Cause
Yeah.
you gotta come back after a break, and then you're better again.
I don't know. I mean, like, the souls kind of don't even matter. Like, when you get far enough in the game, it's like, you just kill one guy and get like 5,000 souls or whatever.
Yeah, but you also need like 10,000 to level up or more. So.
Well, they have guys that are like right next to a bonfire, so it's just
Mm.
like, I don't know, kind of who gives a shit.
I guess, but once you're found it, you know.
Earthbound.
Well, the other thing actually that you could do if you just want to like level cheap is that you've picked up a few items that
Right.
are like stored souls, so you can crush them and get the souls.
Oh.
Yeah. So if you want to like bypass this, you could just cash some of those in. I think you have like 3 or something, 2 or 3.
They're probably not worth much, though.
They may not be worth
They're
it.
probably worth like 100 souls each.
Possibly, but they might. Well, no, they might be enough for level. You should. You definitely don't crush them unless it's it's gonna add up to a level, I guess.
That fucking crossbow guy.
Yep. And his Estus. There we go.
No.
A bunch of
just started watching the laptop screen instead of the monitor, and it's so
Yeah.
different.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's one of the things when I'm working on video games. It's good to have a nice screen because I remember my old laptop kind of had like the one that I was using back when I was in school had a really shitty screen, but I didn't really know. And it's kind of
Yeah.
like I would always do that art on that one screen, and then I'd eventually see it on someone else's screen.
Done. You gotta go home.
Oh yeah, it's getting late. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Oh, that's Dark Souls, eh?
Yeah.
So,
You think you'll ever play it again?
Episode 5 question mark.
yeah, I gotta come back and play it, right?
No, maybe we'll do something
gotta play
else.
it forever now.
No.
This is it.
Yeah.
I don't know about
And
that.
hundreds of hours
I don't know about that.
of Dark Souls.
It's gonna be, we have like 3 games on the Let's Play channel and then like 1,000 episodes of Dark Souls.
People love that.
Uh,
People do love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Dark Souls
Just like
fans.
1,000 hours of Dark Souls that I can watch.
I feel like Matt's gonna watch these episodes and be like, "Phew, you gotta do this and this," and then Matt's gonna want to come on and play this game.
Well, that
Well,
would
I
be
can do
that
a
would be
level.
interesting.
Yeah,
I
do
can
you
do
wanna
it.
play? You can totally play. Yeah.
well, we'll probably cut the episode here, but maybe I'll play next time. You gotta do.
I would love to compare.
Okay, well,
okay, do you want
next
to
time.
stop the episode anyway? Because it's still.
Mhm.
the next,
Okay.
next time.
Thanks for watching. See you next time.
See you later.
Bye.